Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the channel today. Now today I am very excited. I just decided and booked everything. I am going to be at Worlds. If by any chance any of you out there are also going and want to meet me or whatever, I know I'm kind of a small YouTuber, but whatever. If you want to chill, if you want to hang out, if you want to meet me, I'm gonna be there. We'll see how that goes. Moving on from that, we have a replay analysis here for, actually, it's one of my teammates. I haven't actually announced this anywhere, but I'm going to be playing in the IGL, Indie Gaming League, summer circuit, for 3v3. And this is one of my teammates, Dustbuster. He doesn't really play twos, so he's a little bit lower ranked in twos. He's champ 1. I recommended he played some twos to get more familiar with some ball control, some challenging, that kind of stuff. But I want to take a look at this for him and kind of go over it and see what I can suggest. So get into it. Alright, right off the bat, it's probably just one of those like early game mistakes that happens, but obviously you want to jump for that ball a little bit earlier just so you can get a good forward hit instead of hitting it up. It is better to hit it up than not hit it at all, but yeah. Good patience, good patience. Let them mess up, take the goal. Good there. If you go and they're ready, then they make the clear and you're caught out of position. So that's a good play there. And we had talked previously before I got this replay and started analyzing about having kickoff issues. For me, this kickoff was like perfect. You won it and everything. The one thing I would do is make a slight bit less correction here so that when you're landing, you're just a little bit to the right there, and make a larger correction at the end. But even you're hitting the ball in the right place, flipping back where you came from. So for that kickoff, that was actually really good. It's an alright touch, and a little bit unfortunate to miss the read below. You get out of that. Personally, with his positioning, I would have played this lower. You could get yourself a little bit more over to the left and just kind of hesitate just a little bit more. You want to, realistically, in a 50-50 situation, you don't want to, like with this where he has all this momentum, I personally wouldn't want to hit the ball first. I'd want to hit the ball at the same time and manage to dodge after him. Since it looks like he's already dodged, that would be wait a little bit longer before you hit the ball so that he doesn't hit it after. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be doing him what he's doing to you right there, where it just kind of goes past you. And also, I would have either flipped to the right or flip forward here. Flipping left was not the best choice. Teammate got out of it, luckily. The shot could have been a little better, but we'll focus on you. I would have personally gone wider here, and when you go wider, come around to where you have an angle almost to shoot that ball, or put it more toward like the backboard or something, or even the angle you went from, you got too close, and you end up getting a poor touch there. So if you really, this problem could be solved by just having a little bit more momentum. If you were moving faster, you could have swung out really wide and met this on the bounce and had a decent shot. Because if you look, the opponents are in no way going to challenge this. Haas just touched it to the corner. Lafferty is trying to get back. So you had time to swing out, let that ball bounce, and get a good power shot on the bounce of it. That was suboptimal there. That's the right idea. That just a little bit unfortunate touch. Really good save. Clear. Here, as this ball bounces high, I would flicker ball cam on and off so that you could see that he was there. And if you could see that he was there and about to jump, you could have just turned away instead of jumping and just kind of forfeited that ball for the sake of your own positioning. Then happened here. Okay, that's just a dunk. I would have went for more of a 50-50 there than a clear, but things happen. Your line here was a little bit too straight for me. I would have initially swung more left to swing more right so that you could swing left again, basically keeping your momentum in kind of an S pattern so that you end up to where you can just bang this ball toward the net, at least the backboard or something, kind of scare him a little bit if nothing else. That's good patience, because ideally your teammate would have rotated back around behind you. In twos, people, like, it is correct to rotate back same side to try to mess with them until you get about to your defensive third. Then you just want to give up on that completely and cycle around to the back of the net so that your teammate with boost can go deal with it, rather than him actually just sitting here in net this whole time waiting for 25 to get boost and then turn around. It would have been better if 25 had grabbed boost behind where Dusty was here and just allowed Dusty to challenge earlier. I would say that just needs improvement on recognizing that this is not a threat. You don't really need to jump for that. Could have just let it bounce and caught it off the ball, but you did well to recover. Here, personally, that's a free ball for your teammate. I would start driving down the line and call for the pass and have your teammate just bang that down the line to you, and you could work on getting that ball out together. Good to try to focus for clears on, for your clears to be passes in situations like that. That's a good turn. Nice little pinch. Difficult with low boost. Here, I think your teammate is might have grabbed that mid boost. But I would have communicated with him if he was there. It looks like he wasn't. Never mind. That was fine. This, the first touch is good, but then you like all but stop, and you don't have a lot of momentum going toward that ball. I would have cut it, not slowed down a lot, like basically to a stop like you did, but slow down a little bit just to control yourself, and then boost directly at where the ball is going to be instead of kind of hovering like that. That was a scoreable ball there. Good pinch from the teammate there. moving up in support at a pretty good time in that situation. Good 50. There, just off the fact that he didn't touch it there, that he didn't bang it, I would be a little bit on edge. Like, he might be doing something funny here. Be a little bit extra careful, slow down, you know, see what's going on, because he definitely gave you the signs that he was going to try to play that really slow there. Fortunate to get out of it without getting scored on. Good demo, good clear from the teammate there. Here, I would be boosting, flipping like forward and left here. Give your teammate a passing option. There, I wouldn't have recommended jumping for that. Both of them were there. If both of them missed that, that would be bad. Not very likely to happen. I don't mind the pressure there quite so much as I did the last time. That's just forcing them to move fast. Good ball out from your teammate. And a goal. Did well to place it there as well. Here, this is kind of nitpicking, but personally, your ball cam is off for a significantly too long amount of time there. You don't know what's going on. You don't know, like this whole time, you don't know that, oh dang, I should be rushing. And then recovery, I'm not sure if that was an accidental backflip. I'm gonna assume it probably was. It's unfortunate, but yeah, I would have left the ball cam. I would have flickered ball cam there just to see that the boost is up, exactly where I'm going, all that. You're definitely, like, on the whole, you don't use a lot of boost, which makes it difficult to keep momentum, but seem to be doing all right, at least in this game. And I know when we play, perfectly fine. I'm just astonished at how little boost you actually. I guess if he wants to clear the ball for you, that's cool. There, obviously that read could be a little bit better. Unfortunate. Trying to grab the boost and the ball. I see where you're coming from there. Yeah, I think your kickoff overall is not that bad. Your front flip could be a tiny bit faster. Definitely could be a tiny bit faster. But your biggest problem is an overcorrection at the beginning, which leads to you hitting the side of the ball where the opponent is hitting the middle. Then it's just going to pinch off to the left, or the corner. Times it's going to do exactly that. While you're kind of waiting around, I know you scored good. Great. This whole time you've got like opportunity after opportunity to grab boost. Like personally, I would have followed that arc that you see just in front of you of boost. Follow that arc, get yourself 3-4 pads, and just, you know, be ready for basically that exact same thing, but in that scenario. So like kind of overall, I think one of the biggest things that I want to say is some of your challenges are a little iffy. Some of them are great, but some are pretty iffy. I would say work most on like recovering and your speed that you're moving around the field. Be familiar with where the pads are. Path over them naturally where you want to get to. You're not thinking about what pads you're picking up. You're just naturally driving over them in path while trying to make plays, and ignoring corner boosts a bit to keep your boost totals up. Because if you can naturally path over the small boost pads better, use more boosts so you can play faster. I'm coming from with that. Anyway, as always, the reviews are never mean. Obviously, you're my teammate. I've seen how you can play. I know twos isn't your thing. I'm just trying to help you out. And I appreciate you sending this in, especially for those on my YouTube who want to see it. Yeah. So anyway, that's going to be about it for this video. I appreciate any of you who are here and are watching. Again, I will be at Worlds. Awesome. If any of you are there, I'd love to meet any of you. I will catch you all later. Peace.